Honored guests, please stand if you are able as our graduates enter the ceremony. We ask you to please remain standing if you are able, as the platform party will now be entering the ceremony. And we invite you to remain standing for the singing of O Canada by Yorkville University's very own BCA student, Alexa Artsy.
Ô Canada, terre de nos aïeux, ton front est ceint de fleurs glorieux, car ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
We acknowledge that the land Yorkville University operates on in New Brunswick is the traditional territory of the Wabanaki Confederacy, the Mi'kmaq, and the Wolastoqey Malseet nations. We acknowledge that the applicable treaties for this region are referred to as the Peace and Friendship Treaties. We do this to reaffirm our commitment and responsibility to improving relations between nations and to improving our own understanding of local Indigenous peoples and their cultures. As a university, we have a duty to address the ongoing impacts of colonization. Acknowledging the land promotes cultural awareness among our graduates and attendees, fostering a more inclusive and respectful community. By recognizing the truth and reconciliation process, we can work towards a more just future for all peoples in Canada.
Please be seated. Thank you, Dr. Crossley, for the land acknowledgement, and welcome and congratulations. I'm just in awe. Look around. You are all MACP grads. This is amazing. Welcome, esteemed graduates of Yorkville University's New Brunswick campus. I am so delighted to be here today along with your friends and family and to celebrate your achievements. Each of you has worked tirelessly to reach this moment, and your dedication and perseverance have paid off. For those of you unable to attend in person and joining us on the live stream, welcome and thank you for being here. Today is a testament to the transformative power of a Yorkville education. You've embarked on a journey of growth and learning, and you've emerged as graduates equipped with knowledge, skills, and experiences that will propel you forward in your careers and personal lives. And again, look around at your fellow graduates. The bonds you have built during your time at Yorkville will last a lifetime. Your classmates are now part of your professional network, as are the thousands of Yorkville alumni whose ranks you join today. The friendships you have made will continue to inspire and support you on your future endeavors. So today, let's celebrate one another's achievements and have fun. I now want to introduce Dr. Allison Lowe, Provost and Executive Vice President, who will lead today's ceremonies.
Thanks, Dr. Hall. So graduates, are you ready? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. Okay, I might be convinced now. So we have a fantastic ceremony ahead today, and we're ready to begin our program. So for those of you in the audience, if you'd be so kind as to silence your cell phones, but do cheer for your fellow classmates. Let's make sure we can hear each name that's being read. It's so important that we know who each one of you is and celebrate your accomplishments today. Take pictures, take videos, share them with the hashtag YUGrad2023, and join us for a reception after the program. This is a convocation, a word that literally means a beginning. And today, for each of you, is a beginning on a new part of your journey as you mark both an extraordinary achievement and begin, or in some cases deepen, your professional lives, enhanced by the learning and the experiences of your Yorkville education. That education involved a lot of people, many you know as your faculty and program leaders, your site supervisors and others, and then many others who worked behind the scenes. It's my honor to welcome and introduce you to many of those people. I'll begin with our esteemed platform party, and I'll introduce them to you, and if you'd hold your applause until we introduce them in groups. Dr. Julia Christensen Hughes, President and Vice Chancellor, Mr. Ashley Daffel, Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Tyler Dunham, Vice President, Governance, Regulatory and Government Affairs, Mr. Chris Frazier, Vice President, Student Recruitment, Dr. John Crosley, Interim Principal and Vice President Academic for our province here in New Brunswick, and Dr. Peter Hall, Dean of Behavioral Sciences. Thank you all. We are also joined today by the leadership of our Behavioral Sciences program and our faculty from that program, as well as senior staff from the New Brunswick campus. With the faculty and staff who are representing the many others that you have had in your program, please rise so we can thank you for bringing the graduates here today. Thank you. Most importantly are the people sitting around you but not wearing regalia. Your friends, your family, your children, your extended network out on social media, all of those people who helped get you to this important day. So graduates, I'd like to ask you to stand and turn and celebrate all those people who brought you to this point. We know that earning this degree is a friends and family endeavor, so to all of you, thank you for supporting your graduates to this point and into the future. So if you'll please turn your attention to the screens, we have a brief video celebrating our graduates.
Here at Yorkville University, we are immensely proud that our community of learners stretches from coast to coast to coast. And today, we are overjoyed to be celebrating your graduation day with you. each and every one of you has inspired us. So from across this vast and varied land, let's hear from some of your fellow graduates.
Congratulations, everyone. We did it. We made it to our graduation, and I am so proud of each and every one of you.
Congratulations to everyone. I know what a huge accomplishment this is, and it is such an honor to be here graduating with you all.
From lockdown to hybrid, we did it. Thanks to my time at Yorkville University, I was able to secure a position at McMaster University as the first dedicated Black wellness counselor.
Wow, what a great feeling to be able to stand in front of my own academic institute and be able to congratulate my co-graduates. You have done it, scholars.
A special thank you to my husband who's here with me today. You have been my rock. You have believed in me since the beginning, and I wouldn't be here today without you. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and thank you for supporting me on this wild and crazy journey.
I learned so much about myself, and I really faced my fears with regards to being on camera, making mistakes. I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of all of us.
I hope you're all so proud of all the achievements and the time and the effort that you put into this program and your future.
Yorkville was always that voice over the last couple of years saying like, yes you can, and you got this, and has really grown my confidence and my ability to be that person someone needs.
Thank you, Yorkville, for these wonderful opportunities. It's been a blast over the last few years, and congratulations, everyone.
Yorkville made my dream finally come true.
I want to congratulate each and every single one of you and let you know how proud I am of all your hard work, long nights, group projects, and all the time and effort you put into attaining this degree. I can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you and congratulations again.
So fun to see. As graduates of Yorkville, you join an important alumni community of quite literally thousands of your classmates who have come before you, each of whom now plays a really important role in the communities where they live, work, and play. Your colleagues have shared many of the same challenges and joys in their educational journey that you have in getting here today, and I know that they share a pride in your accomplishments and welcoming you to their alumni family. Please think of them as your professional network and reach out to them in any corner of the globe, not just Canada, that you find yourself. So as we gather to reflect on your success, we want to leave you with a few words of advice. And so to introduce tonight's distinguished keynote speaker, please join me in welcoming Yorkville's CEO, Mr. Ashley Daffel.
Thank you. I'm thrilled to introduce someone who has not only made significant contributions to the world of academia, but has also inspired and touched the lives of many students in this very room, our esteemed president, Dr. Julia Christensen Hughes. With over 34 years in academia, Dr. Christian Hughes has had a profound impact on the Canadian education system, whether through leading classroom as a teacher or in her numerous academic leadership roles. She has also written and co-edited several books, including Academic Integrity in Canada, An Enduring and Essential Challenge, and Taking Stock 2.0, Transforming Teaching and Learning in Higher Education. In addition to her academic achievements, Dr. Hughes has been invited to speak at several high-profile events, including Davos at the World Economic Forum and address the United Nations General Assembly in New York. Dr. Christensen Hughes is a globally recognized academic who is deeply passionate about the power of education to transform lives and improve society. Despite her many accomplishments, she remains a warm, approachable person and someone I'm not only proud to call a colleague, but also a friend. Take some time at the end of this to interact with Dr. Christensen Hughes. She'll be walking around. Some of you would already chatted to earlier on today. Graduates, friends, and family, President Christian Hughes.
Thank you so much, Ashley, for that very warm introduction. It's much appreciated. Distinguished members of the Platform Party, honored guests, dear students, welcome to Yorkville University's Spring Convocation, your Convocation. It is indeed an honor to be the President and Vice Chancellor of Yorkville University and to address you here today. Well, here you are. You made it. Through all the turmoil and uncertainty of the last several years, you dug deep, demonstrated remarkable resolve, and earned your grades through impressive academic work. You wouldn't be here today if you hadn't done those things. I wonder, as you look back, what your most meaningful course was, your favorite faculty member, your proudest moment. In speaking with some of you before this afternoon's ceremony, and I always enjoy doing that, I heard some great moments that clearly had a significant impact on you. I heard about the faculty who you encountered throughout the program, but in particular, some of your earliest courses, where you found the faculty humble, encouraging, supportive, available, despite significant academic accolades and busy professional practices. I heard a lot about your skills course and how much you welcomed some synchronous moments to see people's faces for the first time, and all you learned and the encouragement that you felt to really take the theory you'd been exposed to and to put it into practice, building your confidence and getting you ready for your practicums. I think of all of the ideas I heard of impactful learning, you talked about that moment when you started engaging with real clients and the confidence and the further learning as you figured out how to take all that you'd been exposed to and pull it together and prepare you for what awaits you now in your professional careers. But even though I didn't hear this, I also suspect for some of you, your most profound learnings might have happened where you struggled, and even perhaps momentarily wondered if you could do it, where you were faced with a seemingly insurmountable challenge, but then figured out how to overcome it. I want to assure you, but maybe as MACP students you already know all this, that's where strength comes from. Empathy and wisdom too. As they say, wisdom is hard-earned, and let me assure you, the older I get, the more I understand exactly what that means. In preparation for today, I also took some time this past weekend to reread some of the earliest philosophers, wondering what advice I might impart. And honestly, I was really struck by some of the words of Confucius. One of the things he said is that all good things are difficult to achieve, and all bad things are very easy to get. I'm going to say that one again. All good things are difficult to achieve, and all bad things are very easy to get. I want to assure you that with the difficulties you've encountered, the ways that you have been tested in this program is a good thing. This is what is setting you up for success. One important lesson I've learned through my own life experience is that it has been in those times where I've truly felt tested, when I had significant moments of self-doubt, but managed to dig deep and keep moving, that I ultimately was able to find the silver lining and experience that profound joy of accomplishment and when you feel your self-confidence growing. I've often told myself in those dark moments, which we all have, that choosing the right direction is more important than the pace. When the challenge feels overwhelming, just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Break the task down, keep going, tell yourself, you've got this, because you do. And through this, I have had the privilege of professional opportunities that I never could have imagined when I was graduating with my own degrees, when I was sitting where you are today. In your studies, you've learned so much about yourself and your profession of choice. You've learned to analyze research, dissect the nature of people and their problems, identify potential solutions, put in place action plans for success. That is the power of education combined with life's lessons. And it is the knowledge and skills and values that you've learned or honed while you've been with us that will set you up for success for the next chapter in your story. Now, here comes another quote from Confucius. I had never heard this one before, and I keep mulling it over in my mind and all the implications it has. This is what he said. We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. We so look forward to learning of where your journey will take you next. For our esteemed guests, I thought I'd share a little about Yorkville University and today's graduating class. Yorkville is Canada's largest private university, with campuses and programs offered in New Brunswick, Ontario, and British Columbia. With a class of less than 100 in 2002, today we have over 13,000 students studying across a number of undergraduate and graduate programs. Yorkville's proud to be recognized as one of Canada's leading online universities, one that provides unparalleled opportunity for students living in diverse and remote communities. And this was another thing I heard from some of you today, how you knew you'd found your home when you found Yorkville and this program and its asynchronous format that allowed you to pursue your professional goals without having to leave your families, your homes, your communities, your work. This ceremony is so poignant, it's so special to me, because we have students convocating from every province and territory in Canada, from coast to coast to coast. And across this morning and this afternoon's ceremony, we have students convocating from 13 other countries as well, including the US and Saudi Arabia. The degrees that we honored today represent our Bachelor of Business Administration, that was this morning, along with our Masters of Adult Learning, Masters of Educational Leadership, also this morning, and Masters of Counselling Psychology. And given there's so many of you, you were spread over the two ceremonies. These different degrees represent three essential pillars of a healthy, robust, and flourishing society. In our business program, we focus on ethical business and self-determination, recognizing that commerce is key to flourishing families and communities. In our education programs, we celebrate those who develop the skills to support lifelong learning in others, whether in formal school systems or any kind of organization in society. The world has become so complex that all of us need to embrace learning in all of what we do. And of course, for you, our treasured MACP grads, the last few years have taught us just how fragile mental health can be, how much trauma people carry, and how essential it is to have skilled professionals who can help others thrive. Ethical business, lifelong learning, mental health, three powerful pillars. We thank you now for the contributions that each of you will undoubtedly make to your families, to your communities, and your professions. Today, we are proud to be celebrating with over 2,400 eligible graduates, 500 of you who managed one way or another to find yourselves here today, and despite some of the challenges that traveling seems to be presenting all of us. To those participating online, our graduates and our families, we know You are with us in spirit, and we are so glad that you have joined online as well. In closing, sincere congratulations once again to all of you. We're so proud of you. We're amazed at you, your accomplishments, and we look forward to hearing of all you're going to accomplish down the road. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Christensen Hughes. We are so grateful to have you guiding us here at Yorkville. You always find the words to inspire, and I'm sure the graduates were moved to hear you speak of their dedication and the positive impact they'll make in the world. I'd like to now invite Dr. Samantha Wheeler to the podium to introduce your 2023 valedictorian.
Graduates, family, and friends, it is an honor to introduce your MACP valedictorian, Emerson Nash. She has a drive to be challenged, an optimistic spirit, and a willingness to try new things. Many of these qualities she attributes to her grandmother, who inspired her and supported her dreams, fueling her confidence in becoming a counselor. In her free time, she's an avid karaoke enthusiast, and maybe if we're lucky, she'll share her favorite song, "The Night is Burning for You" by the Blue Oyster Cult. So please welcome to the stage your 2023 valedictorian, Emerson Nash.
It is an incredible honor for me to be standing here to share with you the experience of successfully completing the Master of Arts Counseling Psychology program. Graduates, congratulations. On behalf of the graduating class, I would like to extend a sincere and heartfelt thank you to the faculty for their commitment to our academic success, and to our loved ones who have supported us along the way. Thank you for your love and encouragement. I want to acknowledge the honor in standing up here today to address you, my peers, who have worked tirelessly to earn your master's degree. Despite the challenges you faced, the enormous time commitment that it required, and the dedication needed to develop your expertise, you navigated this experience with courage and a ferocity that has culminated in the completion of your academic journey and earning your diploma. Again, congratulations. I can appreciate that for each and every single one of you, there was a complexity of motivations influenced by your personal experiences and relationships that uniquely inspired you to pursue an education in counseling psychology. Your personal motivations are honorable and virtuous, undoubtedly. But underlying our personal reasons for pursuing this work to help others navigate their challenges and heal their wounds is a dark truth about the state of the world. It is a place in which systemic oppression and marginalization, institutional dehumanization, discrimination and injustice, ideological radicalization, and increasing polarization is creating and sustaining the conditions that result in intergenerational trauma, the dismantling of communities, diminished personal agency, and the weakening of resiliency and personal skills. We live in a world that promotes and contributes to mental ill health. It might seem obvious that by pointing this out, I might use this opportunity to encourage you to change the world through the power of psychotherapy, and I am. But what I really hope to electrify you to do is to better understand and appreciate the power of psychotherapy as revolutionary. There is an awesome power inherent within the art of practicing psychotherapy, It is, however, a power that must be purposefully and consciously harnessed. It cannot be assumed. It is my hope that I might inspire and provoke you to reflect upon how you can harness this power in a more deliberate and impactful way in your careers. If I do well, you might come to understand why harnessing this power is not just necessary for meaningful change in the individual, rather it is essential for meaningful transformation on the collective level. Interlocking systems of the state, capitalism, imperialism, settler colonization, white supremacy, and heteropatriarchy, just to name a few, upholds and supports racism, sexism, ableism, and ageism, and the violence and abuse and tyranny that results. These interlocking systems of oppression distorts how we conceptualize happiness, fulfillment, purpose, and relationships, and it positions individuals in the role of both oppressed and oppressor. Oppressive systems pathologize healthy human needs by designing mechanisms to push us towards desiring our subjugation and subjection, ultimately keeping us alienated from ourselves and others, which dismembers us from the full human experience that allows us to lean into transformation, growth, and change. Systems of oppression ask us to reject our emotional selves and our relational needs in favor of duty, competition, self-sacrifice, and production towards that which is most desirable, power and control. We become severed from our own capacities, needs, and desires, and instead they're distorted, manipulated, and corrupted until we're infused with impotence, fear, shame, emptiness, and dependence. The little power and privilege we might have is carefully protected and enjoyed, forcing us to become complicit in the machinations of the hierarchy. The corruption of our hearts and minds, this disconnection of self to other, is what lends itself to abuses of power, interpersonal violence, displacement, and trauma. It is what lends itself to depression, anxiety, PTSD, and other adverse mental and physical outcomes. As Steve Biko wrote, the most potent weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the minds of the oppressed. If systemic oppression finds its power in severing us from ourselves and others, then it is an act of revolution to demand us to reclaim our power through defiant transformation of one's relationships to self and to community. Rebellions are not only about acts of resistance and struggle. They're also about joy, love, and tenderness. To subvert and sabotage the power of hierarchy insists that we embrace connection, care, and community in defiance of the isolation and violence of oppression. The power of community and relationships is what supports our individual collective and our capacity to rebel, revolt, and revolutionize. Community is required to dismantle oppressive systems because it is through our relationships that we uphold dynamics of power and control, subjugation and subjection, hierarchy and domination. But it is through loving, safe, and reciprocal relationships we find courage and support to self-examine and to practice new ways of being. The power of psychotherapy is that it is an art form and science through which we can empower others to connect to their authentic selves and to make meaningful relational connections that support them in their ability to move through life in alignment with their values. Psychotherapy is a means to explore and discover our woundedness and to dismantle the systemic narratives of heteropatriarchy, capitalism, racism, and all other forms of oppression, so that we might better understand how to untangle ourselves from these oppressive systems and develop a critical eye towards identifying, understanding, and subverting these systems for ourselves and with others. Psychotherapy provides individuals with a foundation of fundamental skills to lean on and employ to deepen their connections and intimacy with others. It helps individuals to recognize the impacts and ways in which oppression insidiously weaponizes their need for human connection for its own gain. And through psychotherapy, individuals can cultivate the skills that strengthen their resiliency and capacity to navigate challenging realities that would otherwise entangle them more in oppression and detach them from the power of community. Our role as practitioners in the field of mental health is to ensure that the practice of psychotherapy is protected as a tool of transformation and to untether it from its colonial and racist past. We must protect our profession from adopting an ideal and working through a pathological and prescriptive lens. And instead, we must ensure our work is centered on possibility, adapting to the evolution of the individual. Psychotherapy is a mechanism for process as a pedagogy towards self-radicalism and revolution, a process towards becoming mentally, psychologically, and emotionally free from the power of oppressive systems and oppressive versions of ourselves. An anonymous writer wrote, "To become what we need to each other and to find power in friendship is to become dangerous. When kyriarchy, the intersectional structural powers that seek to oppress, control, and dominate, severs us from ourselves and our relationships so that we might mindlessly pursue the sanctioned idols of happiness, success, and power, it is imperative that we resist and subvert these efforts. The power of psychotherapy is that we can journey alongside individuals as they explore and understand the ways in which they have been severed from themselves and others through their individual stories that have been undeniably impacted and shaped by systems of oppression and domination. We have the privilege to help them cultivate the skills, capacities, and means to purposefully and consciously enter into relationships with others that subvert and undermine systems and experiences of oppression. I am honored to have the privilege to work with incredible individuals that are striving to confront their wounds and pain and to alchemize it into a source of empowerment. Through the self-awareness they cultivate, they develop a deepened understanding of how the interconnectedness of systemic forces of oppression have a part to play in their lives, relationships, and worldviews. And as such, they understand how that has diminished their personal power and the power of living in joy in relationship to others. The remarkable magic I have an honor to witness is how these individuals harness this newfound awareness to transform themselves and their relationships to others that ultimately strengthens their capacity to rebel against and subvert machinations of disempowerment, control, dominance, and oppression. It is my hope that by speaking to the power of psychotherapy, that it has strengthened your passion for our chosen profession, that it might have reawakened your appreciation for the incredible importance of the work we will do, that perhaps it might have given strength to your sense of hope for this world. I hope that it has provoked you to consider new ways of understanding the profound potential and eloquence of psychotherapy as a means of engaging in revolution, personal and collective. The world is not without hope. J.R.R. Tolkien wrote, "Some believe it is only great power that can hold evil back, but that is not what I have found. It is the small, everyday deeds of an ordinary folk that keep the darkness at bay, small acts of kindness and love." Thank you, and my sincere wishes for joy, community, and transformation. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Emerson. I think that power of possibility that you spoke about is a real call to action for all of us, not just your colleagues in psychotherapy. So as we proceed in our program today, we know that many of you are graduating with honors and distinctions, and those awards are notated in your program. We congratulate you on those and hope you will celebrate them on your resumes and CVs as well. Before we continue, I'd like to just point out that Yorkville University is a learning organization, not just for those of you sitting here, but for our employees and colleagues as well. And so there are 2 members of the Yorkville University staff family who are graduating today, and we want to extend a special congratulations to Nahid Khan, who's graduating with a Master's in Education, and Danielle Moulars, who's graduating with you all in the Master's of Arts in Counseling Psychology. And who didn't know they were getting called out from the stage. I will now ask Dr. Christensen-Hughes to come back and officially confer your degrees. And then Dr. Crosley will introduce you one by one across the stage.
By virtue of the power invested in me by the Board of Governors and the Province of New Brunswick, I hereby confer the degree Master of Arts in Counseling Psychology. Candidates for this degree will now be called forward.
Thank you. There will be marshals. So you will be brought forward by marshals in organized groups. And I invite you to hand me your card with your name. I may lean forward and ask you to pronounce it for me because, hey, that's, I might blow it. You will cross the stage, meet Drs. Christensen-Hughes and Hall, and then return to your seats, where I invite you to ponder a future without DQs. I will ask when it comes to applause that we're respectful with applause so that all the names can be heard. And without any further ado, we'll start. I shall mispronounce the first name. Oh, sorry. Thank you very much. Heather Alexander. Yeah, there's photo ops. Jennifer Archibald. Dalisa Alsner, and a real cutie pie. Alexa Andrews. Taylor Armstrong. Congratulations. Georgette Asumani. Suman Banik. Heather Baglow. Kristen Barnes. Anik Beaupre. All the letters get pronounced. Sarah Basili. Maryam Betarvandi Almasi. Emily Bender. Shelley Ann Bray. Janet Budd. Mamta Bhatt. Amrit Bir Kaur Bolar. Nikita Bianchi. Lionel Budlal. Sandina Buchan. Boucher. Stephanie Boucher. Teresa Brannon. Sarah Breeden. Rachel Butler. Linda Kaponpon. Mackenzie Carter. Cameron Charlton. Bailey Christine Charrois. Chandni Chobe. Juliana Chuklu? Chukwu. Sorry. Sonia Clark. Victoria Corey. Corey Dankner. Ariel Dasroth. Janine Davies. Angela Daw. Sarah Daw Gerard. Kathy DeSalle. Leah Dahan. I'll try. Tatiana Dekaryeva. Louise Doucette. Courtney Dowling. Amanda Driscoll. Renata Dowell. Carrie Durlack. Taylor Ellis. Megan Fair. Rachel Fernandez. Andrea Fernando. Caitlin Felice. Erica Findley. Michaela Flipson. Brenna Forakers. Cassidy Franklin. Michelle Fraser. Laura Freeberg. Victoria Fryer. Caroline Gakutan. Megan Goliker. Samantha Garland. Sarah Gleason. Andrean Gosselin. Cindy Graham. Vanessa Gray. Robert Greer. Jara Gregory. Aliyah Hassan. Amara Hussein. Elspeth Mackenzie Horn. Gabriella Haas. Gabriella Haas. Nina Saiki. Nahid Khan. Kelsey Harder. Lisa Hebert. Marisa Hashi. Nushat Fatima Hassan Ali. Stephanie Hedrick. Jessica Henschel. Jessica Hewitt. Rebecca House. Justina Iskander. Kayla James. Ami Kato Scherer. Jocelyn Carr. Lydia Kienge. Sarah Knox. Sarah Kucherwe. Rebecca Krawick. I'll find it. Tamara Kraptul. Huselia Kolonadagam. Parveen Kaur Kular. Liliane Komkenga. Melissa Kozler. Kozler. Alexis Lebrec Bedard. Susan Lambropoulos. Derica Langley. Jillian Levine. Teresa Lau. Nicole Leclerc. Stasha Leon Maragnis. Stacy Lineker. Sarah Lubers. Anissa Maley. Jenna McLeod. Lauren Maltby. Ragavi Mangalarubin. Aaron Martin. Kaylee McCreary. Belinda Marizzato. Charlotte McQuaig. Leslie McQuaig. Caitlin McMaster. Jenna McNamara. Melissa Meehan. Cassio Mel. Whatever. Marcy, I'm sorry, we're having a conversation here. Marcy Menzies. Naomi Midanik. Rebecca Mills. Eunice Mingolo. Caitlin Moldy. Brendan Monroy. Sarah Moore. Danielle Mullars. Are you related? No. Michael Mullars. So they're married, by the way. I thought. So DQs can be a family affair. Mark Murphy. Sarmeet Multani. Julia Nagyar Biondi. Rabia Nazin. Lisa Neal. Mina Nguyen. Tara Noel. No, I'm going to say it all. Jean-Philippe Normand. Sarah Norton. Serena Nudo. Julie Parkinson. Mei-Ling Patel. Jasmine Rhea Perry. Shanta Persaud. Emily Pett. Chantal Piercy. Lynn Protein. Christian Renzi. Carly Richards. Allie Joy Richardson. Rebecca Richter. Samantha Rintoul. Kristen Ricks. Sarah Roach Hanna. Parastu Rashani. Lircia. Vanessa Ross. Vanessa Russo. Atia Salim. Sobia Salim. Sheena Scott. Heather Senst. Mandy Sproat. Sodaba Sarush. Laura Shea. Nicole Shijioka. Shijioka, sorry. Corey Sleep. Hannah Snyder. Tiana Soares. Angelina Stewart. Denise Taher. Charlotte Tautrims. James Taylor. Hanyu Teng. Hannah Terpstra. Jessica Tetla. Nisha Thakkar. Kay Tello and helper. Thank you very much. Oscar, Mike.
Try your best.
Somyuktha Phil A. Rajan. Jillian Tideswell. Renee Tetra. Elizabeth Toth. Wintana Chehe Amara. Kayla Turner. Thank you. Paula Turner. Sheyun Toyo. Angelique Vare. Susan Van Krat. Monique Vautour. Radhika Venkatachari.
Thank you.
Sean Vicker. Nadine Visser. Andrew Vu. Tanya Wadden. Kay Warner. Andrea White. Drew Wood. Brian Woodford. Congratulations.
Visual aid.
Wine. Thank you very much. Karina Wind. Sumbul Zara. Alice. Kathleen Zalis. Daniela Zambito. Nadira Zenbaredji. Oh, sorry, we're done. So to everyone.
I didn't even have to prompt them to stand up and applaud. They just knew. Well, that officially concludes the awarding of degrees, but not quite all the festivities for today. So before we leave, we want to remind you there's a reception afterwards and lots of cool places to take photos and have 360 videos made of you. So before we break for all those wonderful things, please thank your faculty and staff and all the people who planned this event today. So President Christensen Hughes is going to come back up and lead you in the cap toss. But before she does, when she's done and you grab your cap back, the platform party will go out first. Graduates, you'll follow us and your families behind there, and we'll head off that way to the reception. And graduates, don't forget to return your robes, please, before you leave. So as you celebrate your achievements today, I want to encourage you to remember that a convocation is a beginning, a new chapter, a new journey, a new step on one you've already begun. And we're so glad and proud to have you as part of the Yorkville family of alumni. So congratulations, and here's President Christensen Hughes for the last hurrah.
Okay, graduates, please rise. Now, your final task, and it's going to be on the count of 3, and we encourage you to let out a scream of joy or perhaps a primal scream of relief. 1, 2, 3. Now, just before I utter the words, Convocation is dismissed, I'm sorry, I've just been handed a very important message. A 2017 blue Hyundai Tuscan JPF 185. Apparently, you're blocking cars. So, you don't get to go to the reception until you've moved it. Graduates, please be seated. Platform party, if you would please rise. Convocation is dismissed.
And if anyone is missing their car keys, please come and see the tech desk at the back corner of the room.